Hey guys, happy Monday. Coach Mo here. I hope everyone had an amazing Thanksgiving holiday. I know I did with my family. Ate way too much food, too much gluten, too much sugar, too much everything, too much wine, but certainly had a great time just loving on and spending some quality time with my family and my loved ones. And so it was really good to take a break. But now it's time to get back and get focused and really, put the pedal to the metal. Let's accelerate towards great success over the next, oh gosh, we only have 25 or so days before Christmas. It's almost Christmas. Friday is December 1st. Cannot believe it. So we're about 29 days out from Christmas. And so super excited, but it's not time to take your foot off of the pedal. And so I want to encourage you, if you're an agency owner or if you're a business owner, do not take your foot off the gas, because this is actually the time you should be doing more. You should be doing more phone calls. You should be doing more marketing, and you should be doing more networking, because this is your last opportunity before the new year to really hit a home run for 2017. So don't, as my son would say, don't go out like a sucker, Mom. He would always say, Mom, don't go out like a sucker. So don't go out like a sucker and take your foot off of the pedal so quickly. We're not there yet, guys. We're almost there, but we're not there. So I want to encourage you to keep your feet on the pedal, put the foot on the gas, and let's push it and really hit a home run for 2017. But anyway, I'm just pulling up to my client's agency here in Macon, Georgia. And as I was driving here, and I'm thinking about, what our actual strategy would be in terms of this meeting today. And then it dawned on me, what is, to ask you guys a question. What is your meeting strategy in your agency or in your business? It's so very important and so vital that you have very clear communication, and open communication within your agency is so very important. And so my question to you guys today is, how do you communicate things with your staff or your team? And is it on a regular, consistent basis? And so I wanted to share with you this morning the top 3 meetings that you need to implement, or meeting strategies that you need to implement in your agency immediately. Don't wait. You can do this today. And so I'm going to jump right into it. The first type of meeting strategy is the 5-minute stand-up meeting. This type of meeting needs to happen every day in your agency. Now, there are a few guidelines that I suggest that you adhere to in terms of the 5-minute meeting. Number 1, it needs to be a 5-minute meeting. Do not turn a 5-minute meeting into an hour meeting, 45-minute meeting. Because if you do that, then your staff becomes overwhelmed. They really get the little eye roll, oh my God, another meeting that's going to turn into an hour-long meeting. No, don't do that. You don't want your meetings to be stale and stagnant. They need to be fresh. And so in that 5-minute meeting, it's just a check-in. And I suggest that you keep it to 3 things. What's going on? What are our challenges today? What needs our attention? What challenges require our attention? And what is our focus? Because that's really going to help you in terms of driving your day. So that's number 1, your 5-minute meeting. You want to implement that in your agency today, even if you have to do it at lunchtime or do it later this afternoon. If you haven't done a 5-minute meeting today, I recommend you do it today. So that's number 1, your 5-minute meeting. Number 2 is your weekly, what I call war room meeting. And so what I mean by that is that you need to have a weekly meeting in terms of discussing strategy. What is our strategy to help us win this week in our agency? Or maybe you want to make sure that you go over and review some of the successes that you had over the previous week, and then create a strategy plan of how we're going to really hit those goals for this week. And so that's your weekly meeting. Now that meeting, I recommend it be no more than 45 minutes to an hour. Again, you want to make sure the key is consistency, and that you stay within those time frames. And it's the same thing, because if it's always a long, drawn out meeting, just like me, I have ADHD, I tend to start looking around at shiny objects during, if a meeting, if it goes much longer, or if I deem this meeting to be boring, or if it's information that's not relevant, not fresh, not keeping my attention, I tend to start doing this. I'm looking around. And so if you have those same issues with your team members, it's because your information or your content is not fresh. It's not relevant. They don't feel engaged. You want to listen to what they have to say and how they see things and what is their point of view. And so you want to have that war room meeting at least once a week. So that's meeting number 2. Meeting number 1 is your 5-minute meeting. Meeting number 2 is your war room meeting, which needs to happen on a weekly basis. And you want to limit it to 45, no more than 60 minutes. Use a timer. That's the secret, okay? Use your timer. And when the timer goes off, the meeting is over. So, and then lastly, you want to have a monthly team challenge meeting where your team is actually able to come in. There's an open door policy, and we're going to talk about things that we really did well this month, but we're also going to talk about some challenges and things that we didn't do so well during the month and how we can set ourselves up for success for the next month. Okay, so that's your third meeting, and that you have to implement those types of meetings today. Do not wait until next year, because you and I both know if you wait, you're not going to implement and execute. So I recommend go ahead, pull out your calendar right now while I'm on the video with you, if you can, or pull up your screen and go ahead and schedule those meetings with yourself and with your staff today. So let's review. We've got the 5-minute stand-up, and that's exactly what it means, 5 minutes. Then you've got your weekly war room meeting, which is 45 to about 60 minutes, talking about your strategies, how we're going to win this week. And then you've got your team challenge monthly meeting. And again, that meeting needs to be no more than 90 minutes. No more than 90 minutes. And here's a bonus tip. Be sure that you have an agenda for every meeting so that you can adhere, number 1, to the time constraints, but also you want to make sure that you've covered everything that you need to cover. And so if you need help with that, I'd love to talk with you about it. Again, this is what I do every day. I'm working with agents, helping them create strategies to win right now. And so I want to invite you again. Our planning intensive is coming up. I'm so freaking excited about it. I can hardly contain myself. I worked a little bit with it on it over the holiday, and we have a lot of great things in store for you. So if you haven't registered, don't forget, today is Cyber Monday, and so you're going to get $50 off of our early bird tickets. So that's $225 for an entire day of planning strategy. We're going to talk all about your mindset and help you create your leadership strategy for 2018. I'm bringing in a marketing and branding expert, Sean Thomas, the entrepreneur. She's going to come and get all of our marketing life together and help us create a strategy for success for 2018 for our marketing and helping people find us and know who we are and what it is we do and build that personal branding. And then lastly, we're going to work on your hiring and staff development strategy for 2018. So we've got an action-packed day. I got a lot of surprises in store for you. We're going to talk about how to create additional streams of income as an agency owner. We're going to talk about your financial forecasting. So I got loads and loads of things for you planned for our planning intensive. It's going to be next Wednesday. Registration starts promptly at 8:30, and we are going to kick off at 9 a.m. I hope to see you there. I will place our bit.ly link, in the box above me so that you can go ahead and register today, but you cannot afford not to be there. Again, you're going to get $50 off for Cyber Monday for the early bird ticket. So go ahead, sign up today, and I will see you then. Until next time, this is Coach Mo. I am Queen Quiet Storm. I am the calm in all your business chaos. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.